Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well and welcome to today's video, which as you would have seen by the title is basically just going to be a mini mukbang video. Yes, so as I just said, this is going to be a mini mukbang video. For those of you who asked on my Instagram poll what a mukbang video is, it is essentially a video where we chat, we catch up, I answer some of your questions that you guys sent me over on Instagram, and I'm basically going to eat. Two of my favourite things to do, talk and eat. So I thought, what better video to film? I basically didn't put a video out last week because I was kind of meant to be vlogging the weekend to then put it up on the Sunday, but I can't lie, I was very hungover, and to be honest, on the Saturday I was quite drunk, so I didn't actually remember to film that much. So if I'd put out the clips that I had, it would have been a very, very short video, and also probably not even that interesting. But I am going to put those clips into like another video, which will probably be the next video that you see, because I'm also going to vlog this weekend. So hopefully it will just be like a big life with me recently video with all of those clips from last week, all of the clips from this weekend, and anything else that I get throughout the week. But yeah, essentially that is what is coming on my channel. But for this video, I thought I would literally just do a very chilled, like I said, eat my snacks that I've got in front of me, catch up with you guys. I feel like we haven't spoke for a while. Obviously I've been to Milan, you guys had the Milan vlog. I actually had a lot of questions about Milan, so I'll answer some of those in this video as well. But yeah, that's basically what this video is going to be. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. I kind of tried to get enough snacks, but also like I feel like when you film these on your own, you can't have too many snacks, because if I'm just spending all of my time eating, it's just a lot of awkward silences and also a lot of me eating, like a lot of sound, which nobody needs to hear. It's actually a little bit jarring. I don't really like the sound of people eating, but I know people enjoy these videos, so I thought I'd do one anyway. So for my snacks, I actually got the proper chips, lentil chips in the salt and vinegar flavour. I'm obviously trying to still eat like better. Granted, these snacks aren't that great, but these salt and vinegar chips are actually better for you. But I just happen to like them anyway, because I love salt and vinegar. It's like one of my favourite flavours, and they, like a lentil chip is just one of my favourite types of crisps. And to be honest, I'm not really a sweet person. I'd rather eat savoury over sweet. So then I got another packet of crisps in a different flavour. These are the kettle chips in the sweet chilli and the sour cream flavour. And then to go with those, I actually got this, I can never say it. My sister, I know she watches my videos, she's gonna be like, you're saying it wrong, but I think it's tzatziki dip, because that goes really well with these sweet chili crisps. And then I've just got myself a Pepsi Max, which I'm gonna crack open now. That sound, it's a great sound. But yeah, that is basically the snacks that I've got. It's not a lot, but I thought it'd be enough to keep me company while I film this video. And it's starting to get a little bit dark now. I mean, it's actually a lot brighter today than it has been. Obviously we've had a few storms in the UK, and I think they've had them around Europe as well, but it was actually a really sunny day today, but it's starting to get a little bit darker. So I've actually lit a candle, which you guys can't even see, but that's burning down here. And then I've also got this new like addition. I don't know if you guys can really see it, it's still quite light, but essentially it's a vase, which people always say looks like a bong. I promise it's not a bong. Disclaimer, it's just a vase from H&M that happens to look like a bong, but honestly that's everyone's first comment. But at the top I've just got some like cotton balls in it, but then in it I've literally put these like LED strip lights, and I just think it looks really cool. Obviously if it was a bit dark you'd be able to see it better, but I just think they look really cool in there. And that actually brings me on to the sponsor of today's video, which is Cool Power. I think that's how you say it, and basically they gifted me some of their lights to try. They're a really great LED lighting brand. They do various types of LED lighting. I went for like the wire strips in like the yellow warm tone lights, because I actually had some cooler tone LEDs in my old uni house, and to be honest they felt very clinical. So I really love the warmer tones, and honestly when it's dark they just make such a nice atmosphere in the flat, and it's better than having candles. I think sometimes candles can be a little bit dangerous. Obviously there's so many stories about people leaving candles on the side. I think even my grandma once left one in, like, she had an outdoor toilet, and yeah, she left a candle I think on the like back of the toilet where you like press the flush. It melted, it went up in flames. Anyway, so a safer option is these LED lights, and the best part about them is like you can literally just switch them on and off when you need. They're literally just battery powered, so these ones are actually powered by a little socket here. The reason it has this brown bit is because I actually chose the ones that are meant to go in like a bottle. So you know how you can like fill bottles like decoratively and put lights in them and switch the light on? This is actually a cork, so you can like put it in the end of the bottle. It looks like part of the bottle, but obviously it's actually the thing that's powering the lights. But because I didn't have a bottle, I decided to put them in this vase, which I still really, really like. And actually, you can change the setting. So if I press this button, you'll be able to see, hopefully, that they've gone off, then they're on, then they're like slowly flashing around, then they flash quicker, and then the setting that I've got them on is just like a really chilled, low lighting level. Sorry, I just thought I'd interlude here and show it you now it's darker how good these lights actually are. Like as you can see, it's still a little bit bright outside, but they still shine really well. And obviously that's the cork that I was referring to, so if this was a bottle that would sit at the top. But I still think they look really, really cool, and I've got so many. They literally come in a box and you get so many lights in here. So this is literally just one strand that I've put in here, and I've got like 6 or 7 more that I can put out. So massive thank you to Power for sending me these and sponsoring this part of the video. But yeah, I'm really happy with those. So if you guys wanted to check out those, you guys are looking for some really cool LED lights, I definitely recommend Power. I mean, I'm gonna spin it around because that cork is just not a vibe hanging in my face. But I will leave all the links to their lights down below in the description box if you want to check them out. I also have a discount code which I will pop here on screen so you guys can get some money off if you do decide to shop there. But thank you so much to Power for sponsoring that part of the video, and also for sending me these LED lights. They've been such a great addition to the flat. I always enjoy having a candle, like I said, but I just think in a flat, candles can be dangerous. Well, anywhere, candles can be dangerous. So these LED lights are another great option. And they just add a bit more of a vibe, you know, to this video as well. So that's gonna stay there. I've given a very long intro, so let's get straight into your questions. Okay, so the first question I'm gonna answer whilst I open these lentil chips is, how was Milan? I had a lot of questions about like, how was Milan? Do I have any like Milan recommendations? To be honest, I did kind of sum it up in the end of my Milan vlog, so if you watch that and managed to make it to the end, which I know a lot of people don't make it to the end, as you probably didn't hear, but I did sum it up a little bit there. Milan was great. Honestly, I had the best time. I obviously went for a long weekend, which I was saying to people that have asked me, I think is the perfect amount of time to go for, because there's not actually that much to do, in the sense of like, when you go to somewhere like Paris, you've obviously got the Eiffel Tower, the Arc de Triomphe, the Notre Dame, like the Louvre. You've got lots of things to see. Whereas in Milan, as far as I'm aware anyway, they've got the Duomo Cathedral, which obviously we did go and see, but once you've done that, there's not really much else to do apart from like shopping and just like wandering. It's definitely more about like the food and the drink. So 3 days in Milan is the perfect amount of time, but honestly, I had the best time and I'm so glad that we went. And if anyone says to me, would you recommend going to Milan? I really, really would recommend it, because it was actually not that bad of a flight. Like the flight was really quick. I don't know why, but in my head I felt like Italy was going to be really far away, but actually it wasn't far at all. It was really, really close. And well, I say really, really close. It wasn't really, really close. It was about an hour and a bit of a flight, but for me, that's like a normal flight time. Like, that's not anything too crazy or extreme. That dip, even with these crisps, is so good. But yeah, Milan was really, really great. So in terms of recommendations, it's really annoying because I can't actually remember a lot of the places we went to eat and what they were called. Some of them did feature in my blog, so I guess if you're looking for specific recommendations, then go through that video and pull them out. But generally, my recommendations are go and see the cathedral, and I mean, if you're interested in history, then definitely obviously go in it. But for us, we weren't that bothered by it. If anything, we just wanted to like say we'd been, but also experience the view of Milan. So we chose to go just on the roof. There's like different ticket options. So if you're gonna go, I would recommend buying a ticket just to go on the roof. But I'd also recommend going by lift, because otherwise you go by stairs, and honestly there are so many steps to get all the way up. The only good thing I would say about going up the steps is that like along the steps it's like little viewpoints, so you can see Milan from kind of different heights, and like you see little glimpses of things that you probably don't notice when you're just at the top. But having said that, when you come down after going up in the lift, you come down in the steps anyway, so you kind of still have the opportunity. So I definitely recommend going up in the lift if you're lazy like me. But yeah, and then in terms of restaurants, like pretty much anywhere in Milan, like as long as you kind of scope them out a little bit, obviously check what's on the menu. I feel like the kind of catch with Milan is that they have a lot of Milanese restaurants, which people don't realize is more like I don't know how you say it, but like chicken Milanese, I think is how you say it. And like, so it's like breaded chicken, like breaded steak, and like potatoes and veg. But obviously we wanted to go to Italy for pizza, pasta. So you have to just make sure that when you go to restaurants, that you find the restaurants that do like pizza, pasta, and more like authentic Italian food rather than like Milanese food. So that would be another recommendation, or like a tip if you're planning to go. But generally, pretty much every restaurant does have a pizza option, does have a pasta option. You can probably get a tiramisu for dessert. So as long as you like those things, you'll pretty much be fine wherever you go. Okay, so moving on, you guys also asked a lot of questions about my new job, which I feel like I forget that I'm in a new job because it doesn't even feel new to me anymore. I actually recently just passed my probation, which I don't know if I'm gonna say those things on the internet, but I did pass anyway. So I'm an official member of the Superdry influencer team, and I absolutely love my job. I think when I decided to move on to enjoying where I am now, there was so many things I wanted to consider and was worried, like, will I like it, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's always scary changing, I think, but actually change is always good. Like, putting yourself out of your comfort zone pushes you, I think, and actually pushes you to a place where you even surprise yourself, I feel like, sometimes. But yeah, I absolutely love my job. I think every day is different in the world of PR generally, and that's why I wanted to go into the world of PR. And obviously I love fashion, so bringing those two together was always going to be a winner for me. But at Superdry, it's such an exciting time for the brand. I feel like I don't want to make this into a pitch to go and shop Superdry, but like, it is such an exciting time, and they're actually doing, well, we're, because I'm part of it, doing so many amazing things to like rebuild the brand again, make it cool, make it like a fashion destination, and that is definitely happening. I know some of you sitting there and watching this might be thinking, all right, shut up, like, give over, but genuinely, like, we've made some big changes, some big moves, and like, I think we're going definitely in the right direction. So yeah, it's an exciting time to be working for the brand, and like I said, I love PR anyway. To be fair, I actually got more questions about my job than I would normally have got if I did a Q&A box. So if you guys are interested in seeing like a video dedicated to just like your questions about, I don't know, the world of PR or the world of like fashion PR or the fashion industry as a whole, let me know in the comments, because I can definitely do that as like a separate video. I mean, I can film it in a mukbang style if you wanted me to, or it can just be literally a sit down Q&A video. But yeah, I love my job, and I'm very happy where I am. Okay, and then I will answer the next set of questions, which basically, to be honest, a lot of the questions were then, like after Milan, after work, a lot of your questions were about like London, London life, London living. A lot of food recommendations, like you guys wanting to know where to go to eat in London, what restaurants are good. And to be honest, I say this like 90% of the time on this channel. My favorite food to eat is Italian food. So 90% of the time when I go out for food, especially if it's my choice, like if my friends say to me, oh, it's fine, we're not bothered, you book the place, the likelihood is we're gonna go to an Italian restaurant. So I can definitely give you guys some Italian restaurant recommendations, but I also think it depends where you are in London, because for me, I live in the east. So I tend to not go anywhere that's not close to the east or in central. So there's probably so many other places that I don't even know about that are really great. But I recently went to Lena Stores in Central, which I actually saw off a TikTok recommendation, and it said like it's been in Soho for so many years, and now it's like a proper destination that people always go there. It's always busy, and to be fair, it was rammed. It's such a small restaurant, but it was so busy, and the food was really, really good, and actually really affordable for London as well. So Lena Stores is definitely one recommendation. Then there's like the group of like Socolo Popolar, I think that's how you say it, Gloria and Ave Mario. I've been to Ave Mario and I've been to Gloria now, and their food is amazing. The vibe's very like traditional trattoria as well. So I definitely recommend those. And then there's the classics like the Shoe, the Ivy, STK. Like I've been to all of those places which do really good food and like a really good vibe in there, as well as like just good food. But yeah, it definitely depends what you're looking for. There are so many recommendations. I can try and pull together a list. It's funny actually, I was talking to one of my friends like the other day, and I eat out so much, and she was like, you should do like the TikTok reviews of like, you know, when people go to eat at places, at restaurants, and then they do a review of like, this is what I ate, this is what I thought, I'd give it so many number out of 10. And she was like, you should do that. And to be fair, it's something that I did debate doing with my TikTok, because my TikTok channel is something that I actually don't know what I want to do on there, because I think TikTok's going to be a bit more fun and a bit more lighthearted, but I never know what to post. So yeah, maybe that is what I start doing. But yeah, it's funny that you guys asked like for recommendations, because she was literally saying you go out so much that you should do recommendations. Okay, so next, there was also questions about my car. So obviously if you guys watched, I don't even know what video it was at this point, like I've actually done so many, which I'm very proud of, by the way, as well. Like, I've been very, apart from last weekend when I did actually miss an upload, because I was just genuinely so hungover and I wasn't prepared with my content. I've been so on it with my YouTube. But yeah, if one of my videos, I mentioned that my car basically got damaged and I had to sort it out. But long story short, some of you wanted to know what was going on with the car. The car, funnily enough, today actually returned home, and I don't know why I refer to it as she. The car is fully fixed, brand new. Basically, you can't tell there's ever any damage, and the cost was fully covered by the insurance company. Nothing was affected on my end. So yeah, all in all, I've had a company car for the whole time, but yeah, my car is back, which is very good. Obviously I don't have my car here, so like, even though it's back, I don't really see it, but my dad and my sister use it at home. My sister doesn't drive, but like, you get the idea. So they use it and they're happy that the car is back. So yes, thankfully the car survived, just had a refresh, and now it's good to go again. So we're holding on to it for a little bit longer. Okay, so that brings me to the end of this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this little mini mukbang. It was obviously just a bit of a catch-up video. It wasn't really going to be anything too exciting. I also wanted to keep the upload quite short, because I know that some of my videos get very, very long, because I can honestly just keep talking, but it's also getting a lot darker outside, so I'm probably going to lose the natural light. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys did enjoy and enjoyed having this little catch-up with me. Thank you for anyone that did send in your questions. I hope I answered them. Like I said, if there are any specific videos or topics you want me to answer like in more detail, I can definitely do more dedicated sit-down conversation Q&A videos on those, so do let me know in the comments. Obviously, big shout out to Power for sponsoring this video, well, part of this video, and make sure you check them out. Like I said, I'll leave the links for their lights down below, and also my discount code will be down there as well, with all of the information that you guys need. But all that's left to say is thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will hopefully see you all next week in my next video. So all that's left to say is thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye.